Imagine a fighter jet designed to rival America's F-22 and F-35. Stealthy, supersonic, packed with advanced avionics, and capable of carrying hypersonic missiles. That's Russia's Sukhoi Su-57, known to NATO as the Felon, a fifth-generation aircraft that first flew in 2010 and entered service in 2020. Yet, as we reach the end of 2025, 3 years into the intense conflict in Ukraine, this flagship jet has seen only limited and cautious use on the battlefield. Why has Russia held back its most advanced fighter? And could it mean the Su-57 might never truly go to full-scale war? Let's dive into the current situation. The Su-57 was meant to symbolize Russia's return to cutting-edge air power, with features like internal weapons bays for reduced radar signature, supercruise capability, and thrust vectoring for extreme maneuvers. Russian officials have hyped it at air shows from Dubai to Zhuhai, and just this month, Rostec CEO Sergei Chemezov highlighted its proven stealth and electronic warfare evasion in Ukraine's highly contested airspace. But the reality is stark. As of late December 2025, estimates place the operational fleet at between 20 and 30 aircraft, with some sources suggesting up to 32 or more after gradual deliveries throughout the year. Russia originally planned for 76 by 2027, and a full regiment by now. But production has crawled, delivering perhaps a dozen or fewer annually, despite claims of ramping up serial output. This low number is a core reason for its sidelined status. Each Su-57 costs tens of millions, making losses politically and financially painful in a war already straining resources. Western sanctions since 2022 have bitten hard, restricting access to critical components like advanced chips, avionics, and materials, forcing reliance on domestic or Chinese substitutes that raise quality concerns. Factories prioritize proven fourth-generation jets like the Su-35 and Su-34 to replace combat attrition, leaving the complex Su-57 as a lower priority. Technically, the jet isn't fully mature. Most fly with interim Al-41 Tef-1 engines from older Su-35 seconds, lacking the full supercruise and reduced signature of the promised Izdeliye 30, or Product 177, power plant. Excitingly, on December 22, 2025, a Su-57 completed its first flight with this new fifth-generation engine, promising higher thrust, better efficiency, and true stealth enhancements for the upcoming Su-57 Millions variant. But integration into the fleet is still ahead, likely in 2026 or beyond. In Ukraine, the Su-57 has evolved from rare standoff missile launches in 2022, firing weapons like the Kh-59, M2, or R-37 Millions from deep inside Russian territory, to more frequent missions in 2025, including closer-range strikes with glide bombs and even coordinated formations. Russian sources claim no combat losses, touting survivability against Ukrainian and NATO-supported defenses. Yet deployments remain risk-averse. No deep penetrations into heavily defended areas, no dogfights, and heavy reliance on legacy aircraft for the bulk of sorties. Why risk precious few stealth jets when older ones suffice for attrition warfare? Exports offer a glimpse of hope. Algeria received initial deliveries in late 2025, marking the first foreign customer, but broader sales struggle amid sanctions and unproven performance. The Su-57 is gaining real combat data, refining tactics and upgrades based on Ukraine experience. Still, with small numbers, ongoing technical hurdles, economic pressures, and a strategy focused on preservation over bold employment, this Felon risks remaining more parade star than frontline warrior. In the end, the Su-57 might never fully go to war in the aggressive sense envisioned. It's a capable platform proving itself in controlled roles, but Russia's realities, limited production, sanctions, and war demands keep it as a strategic reserve rather than a dominant force. As engine upgrades roll out and numbers slowly grow, the future could change, but for now, hype often outpaces battlefield impact. What do you think? Will the Su-57 ever unleash its full potential or stay forever cautious? Thanks for listening.